Hi, this is CPM for Parents and Their Kids, Part 3 of Generic Rectangles and the GCF. So far, we have reviewed how to find the GCF by listing the factors of each number and then finding the greatest factor that they both have in common. And through prime factorization by using factor trees. Now we're going to begin looking at the common factor and the GCF of numbers through rectangles. We're going to use 12 and 36, and each one will be represented as area of a rectangle. So you will need to find the dimensions of each, so when you put them together, it'll form a larger rectangle. Let's begin with the area 12. It can be drawn in many different ways. These are just a few. And then you need to visualize that for 36. And from there, we'll move on. Remember, visually my goal is to take these two rectangles and put them together to form one larger rectangle. So for 12, I chose 4 by 3, and for 36, I chose 6 by 6. When I attempted to put the two rectangles together to form one rectangle, it failed. That's when I realized that the widths of both rectangles needed to be the same. I either had to choose 4 or 6. I chose to go with width 4. So now I had to figure out the height of the rectangle. I asked myself 4 times what equals 36, and it was 9. From using rectangles to model my GCF, I now have seen my factors in pairs of 4 times 3 and 4 times 9. And I can see from here that my common factor is 4. So the question is, what's the greatest common factor? So now that I know that the width represents the common factor, I'm going to look at the rectangles at 6 by 2 and 6 by 6 and 12 by 1 and 12 by 3. So next I modeled 6 times 2 and 6 times 6. Then the next one I did was 12 by 1 and 12 by 3. The last pair is 1 by 12 and 1 by 36, and as you can see, I can't even begin to draw it to scale. With modeling with rectangles, once again, we have shown that the GCF of 12 and 36 is 12. When I did the problem, I focused on using the width to represent the common factor. Can you do this problem by using the height to represent the common factor? Here are some helpful links. Happy learning!